Right, good morning, welcome back. Now, first of all, I'd like to thank you all most sincerely for your amazing engagement with this project. It's been incredible how involved with this you are. It's been many steps so far to get to this point, and I am just one more preparation video away from finally getting the bodywork back and fitting it on the bike. Now, I think we all know by now that the key to a successful paint job is about the prep, and not just the preparation of the parts you're physically painting, but the rest of the bike needs a little bit of prep as well. Look at that snapped off bolt I had to deal with in the frame. That's done, drilled out, tap a new thread, happy days. Now I've got 5 steel brackets that hold the rear fender on that simply won't do as they are. Now, if you've been following along, you might remember that these 5 brackets were all mounted up underneath the rear fender, right in the blast zone, and they were absolutely covered in crud and corrosion. I put them in the booth, blasted them all off, and now they're absolutely spotlessly clean bare metal. Now, obviously they can't go back on the bike like that. I've got to put some sort of rust protection on them, but before I do that, I'll just show you where they go on the bike so it actually makes sense what they're for. Right, now, first of all, this small one. Now, with the fender slid into position carefully, it has 2 holes that line up with the 2 holes in the strut. Then this little bracket with its thick threaded tubes feeds through the fender and then through the strut at the same time, sandwiching the fender in between the 2. You then simply fit a bolt from the outside, and this one doubles as a bag bolt, and you fit a bolt at the rear. And once they're bolted down, this bracket squeezes and it pins the fender in position. And the same goes for this front one. Pushes through the hole in the fender and the hole in the strut and locks the 2 together. And these 2 longer threads, they hold the pannier bag on, and this long bolt goes through the crash bar, through the strut and into the bracket on the inside. So the whole lot is solidly bolted together. And finally, this little curved one fits in the center at the front, provides 2 threads to screw the seat down, and this little track on the side holds the wiring up away from the tyre. So that's what they're for, and obviously being bare metal, they need some sort of rust protection, and it would have been logical to use some of that underguard that I sprayed on the fenders, but that stuff's thick and stodgy like black porridge, and these are quite slender and precise, and I wouldn't want to paint them with something that doesn't want to come off and then find that they don't fit. So I have another plan. Yep, you guessed it, Simonized tough paint. It's perfect for the job. Now, I know loads of people are groaning, oh, tough paint again, but this is it. This is what this is designed for things like brackets that are in a stone chip area. It doesn't need primer, it will go straight onto the bare metal, and it doesn't have that thick, stodgy build like the underguard. So in time-honored fashion, let's mask up the threads, wipe them down with thinners, and get them painted. Right, there we are, all done. Now, I began this video by thanking you for your engagement in the project, and I still genuinely mean that. Thank you so much for being so interested in every step of the journey. In a world where YouTube condenses everything into a matter of minutes, even entire projects into a 10-minute time lapse, it underplays just how much is involved in transforming something old into something new. So hopefully this project series can demonstrate exactly how much commitment, money, time and dedication it actually takes. I'll see you next time.